Hey everybody, so I have a bit of a problem here. Um, my memory card for some reason I'd recorded a bunch of stuff and the files are corrupted and they are lost, so I have to start all the way over again. Um, kind of picking up. I just watched the last videos of where I was. Um, so you guys would have just seen me trying to put the top braces on. This is how far I've come. So I did get the braces on. What I did is I basically cut off the nubs at the top of the brace and fit them into the holes on the fuselage and just kind of slid them in there till they prop themselves upright. Then when I was cutting out the side braces for the tail, they snapped in half. One went flying across the room. I have no idea where it went. I will probably find it the day after I finish the model. So all I did is I just cut some very thin strips of styrene there and I replaced them there. Then the next problem I had was the landing struts. One of them snapped in half. I'm going to try and clean it up a little bit. I did glue it back together again. It's not perfect. I'd like to clean it up a little bit more, but I might not be able to, so I'll probably just leave it. And then what I did is I glued the struts to this bar here. It's a bar that goes across to hold that, not bar, axle, to hold the wheels in place. And they made it like a little airfoil there. It's aerodynamic and everything, probably helps with lifting. And it didn't fit. When I put the pieces in, this was like this. It was down like that. And so what I did is I pulled them out, I re-glued them to the fuselage, and I basically just put the piece on top, glued it down, and it's going to sit there like that. So I did get everything done. It looks pretty good to me. The landing skids are drying right now. Looks pretty great for me. So next step. So that's what happened. The other thing they want you to do is they want you to put this bar in between. It's like a bracer. Um, it goes on the landing skid. I looked around at other models and other books, and they didn't seem to have it. And there's no real indication of where it's supposed to go on the kit, so I left it off. So I'm not going to add that little bit on there. It feels pretty strong as it is. I think maybe they did it just for the kit, to make the kit stronger, which would make sense. So um, it it feels pretty strong. I can wiggle it around a little bit because it's drying, but what I think I will do, because I've done this before um, with the new tooled Airfix kits, is to just take some super glue and pull super glue along the landing struts, and that makes a nice hard coat on there, and I think I'll just do that instead of adding that little piece in there. I'll probably get the same result. So what I'm going to do next is I'm gonna just glue the cowling on. Okay, just a little drop of glue on the cowling, just so it stays on there, and I can pull it off again when I need to do more fine detailing and adding in the engine and parts like that. But this is just so I can get the nice blue when I get the blue paint tomorrow, if it comes in tomorrow. The store might not even have it. I don't know. It seems like they sometimes don't get paints in right away, but this one they should have, but I say should in quotations. So let's just sand this piece down here. Okay. That looks good. So yeah, all I'm going to do, come on. Is I'm just going to take a little bit of extra thin and just put a little bit there at the top. Oops. I missed it. Come on. I think I got it. I'm not sure though. Yeah, it's not holding. Like the glue's kind of gone on it. Okay. Alright, it's barely holding on. Which is a really good thing because then it means I can take the cowling off when I need it later on. So what I'm going to do is take these paint pots here. And later tonight when this is dry, I can see something stuck in the wing root there. Later tonight when this is drier, a couple hours, the glue is set. What I'm going to do is stuff some tissue into the cockpit there, and then I'm going to prime the model. I'm going to use some Tamiya Primer. I like it the most. I think it works the best. Not the best. It's one of the best. I've used Vallejo and Krylon. Vallejo polyurethane is pretty darn good too. Ooh, that stuff sticks. But I'm going to use Tamiya because it's finer than the Vallejo polyurethane stuff, and prime that because the red paint is just absolute crap. Red plastic, that is. I know if I paint it, the regular colors, it's just going to peel off later, crack and whatnot. So that primer will do the job. Got to paint these wheels in here too, the little tires. So that is it. Next time you see me, I will be airbrushing, and maybe I will record that. I might not, because I don't know. I kind of move around a bit when I'm airbrushing. So it'll be the white on the tail, and I think I figured out a way how to paint the dove on there. So I will show you guys how I'm going to do that. But that's it for now. Looks good. I'm really upset that those files were corrupted and I couldn't use them. It was like, I think it was like three videos that are missing. But, oh well, at least I still have the model. It was very frustrating to work with this little thing. It's because of the red plastic is very brittle, and a lot of them just snapped. And they, when I did the tail ailerons in here, they just snapped. And I've seen that with a couple other modelers on YouTube that have built this kit. They just break. So what do? So here's the kits, and I will be back after I have primed it. Thanks for watching, guys.